Hi, welcome back to Real Reviews. This is Cody Williams, and we're here to talk about the movie Madam Web. Yeah. So here I am, willing to put myself for another round of torture of a Spider-Verse spin-off film for you guys, so you all don't have to watch it. With Sony's track record of Spider-Man movies without Spider-Man himself, you already know just how bad they can be. Morbius was trash, both Venom movies were just okay, and the upcoming Kraven the Hunter movie looks terrible. Out of curiosity, I just had to see how bad this movie is, and I'm ready to talk about it. The movie story follows Cassandra Webb, a paramedic in Manhattan who develops the power to see the future and realizes she can use that insight to change it. Forced to confront the revelations about her past, she forges a relationship with three young women bound for powerful destinies. They can all survive a deadly present. I'm sorry, but it's so hard to do this with a straight face. Whew, this movie was a doozy. From what everyone has been saying about this movie, it's true. All of it. Trust me when I say that this movie is just horrendously embarrassing. I'm going to go ahead and tell you that this movie is so flat out awful, there are no redeeming qualities whatsoever. So let's get down to business and talk about what makes this movie just so bad. First things first, every single character in this movie is very one dimensional. They are all acted in such a deadpan manner, it was extremely hard to take anything serious from all the characters. When I say all the characters, I mean everyone, including all four main actresses, and also the guy that plays not Spider-Man. Yeah, the acting was just painful. Don't even get me started on the movie's writing. From the movie's screenplay, story, dialogue, and character decisions, it was all appalling. How do you take an interesting character from the comics that controls the Spider-Verse into this? If there's anyone to blame mostly for it, it would have to be studio interference from the executives over at Sony. I do feel, however, that this movie had the creative potential to be something good, but it was forced to be bogged down into what we got. So, yeah. The movie even lacks a sense of direction because you can tell that they had no idea what they wanted to do with it. It even tries to play itself off by taking itself too seriously, but just wound up being a total joke of a movie. To top things off, the movie looks like it was cheaply made. It looks like it was filmed as an early 2000s movie with some terrible looking special effects. Why this movie got a theatrical release is beyond me because if anything, this movie should have went straight to streaming or whatever. To be fair, I think Sony should just give up on making subpar live action Spider-Man movies without the character just to keep distribution rights. You can tell that these movies are just lifeless cash grabs because they're just not enjoyable. With all that said, this movie was the most painful couple of hours I had to sit through. Overall, Madam Web is an obnoxious mess of a film that is an arduous chore to get through. To say that this movie is terrible is quite the understatement. It's so bad, I don't think the bottom of the barrel wants anything to do with this movie. Easily said, this movie is just an abysmal failure, and I'm most likely going to forget about this movie in the next day or so. I give this movie an F. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. Keep up with my real reviews.